Except for the Rockies, it often costs triple digits to go to a major pro sports game in Denver. Right now, they're the budget ticket option, but perhaps not for long. Members of Denver City Council are proposing a ballot measure that would add taxes from 5 to 15% onto your tickets to pay for safer streets and transit. Our Spencer Soiter explains.
Summer just started and the Rockies are already 20 games out of first place. But it's been a particularly fun year to watch Denver's pro teams up close.
This is a luxury.
Denver City Councilwoman Flor Alvidrez has another word for it.
You know, many of my constituents could never afford to go to a game that costs $250.
Alvidrez and Councilwoman Sarah Parody are proposing a tax on large venue tickets to generate $30 million a year for the city's underfunded Safe Routes to School program, which is supposed to make infrastructure improvements that make it safer for kids to walk and bike to their schools.
These are plans that the city has had for over a decade that haven't gotten enough funding to do things like crosswalks at school, fund crossing guards.
The seat tax would be applied to tickets at private venues with more than 1,000 seats, so concert venues too, places like Mission Ballroom and Fillmore Auditorium. The current proposal, which Alvidrez says she's open to adjusting, would not apply to resale tickets and would be broken up into 3 tiers. Tickets under $100 would come with a 5% tax, $100 to $250, 10%, and tickets over $250 would come with a 15% tax.
It is a large percent. That idea came from, if someone can afford these things, what's an extra $50 if they're spending hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars?
The proposal would first need approval from the rest of the city council, then the mayor, and then voters in November. Alvidrez says she didn't share the plans with the teams ahead of time.
I believe the teams probably hate this.
She met with the Broncos yesterday.
They felt kind of targeted.
The Broncos did not respond to our request for comment. Neither did the Rockies, Denver Summit FC, or the Nuggets and Avs. But the mayor did. In a statement, Denver Mayor Mike Johnston's office told 9 News it does not support the current version, saying in part, quote, "We're concerned this will make it more difficult for music lovers, sports fans, and families to enjoy one of Denver's great drivers of revenue and joy," but added it would work with the council on improvements. Can add the Nuggets and the Avs to the list of groups that don't like this. Just heard back from them that they are opposed to this as well. So even if the mayor vetoed this, it could still reach voters. If 9 of the 13 council members were on board, there could be a veto override. And I feel like you're all about to ask us about concerts at Red Rocks. No tax there. That's a city-owned venue, and those are exempt in this proposal, Angeline.
So Red Rocks is spared, but the city wouldn't be doing this, Spencer, unless they thought that they could generate some money, and significantly some money, right, from this?
Yeah, they think hopefully at least $30 million, although they don't have the numbers yet that they need from the Department of Finance to actually go through with this. They would need the mayor's office to play ball with that. We'll see if the council members are able to get those figures that they're looking for and obviously generate the money that they think that the city budget doesn't have at the moment.
All right, still some things to work through at least. Yeah, thanks so much, Spencer.